Good morning. Wanted to bring a devotional to you this morning. With everything being upside down and we can't really see each other in person and having to do a lot of FaceTiming and Zooming and a lot of phone calls and maybe letter writing, emailing, texting, whatever. But I wanted to give you all an encouragement to help you through today and through the rest of this week. And I feel like that we just need to reach out a little bit more to each other and dig into the Word a little bit harder to get through this tough time that we are facing right now. We have a little devotional book that we actually like to use as a family, and it's called 1 Year of Dinner Table Devotionals. It's actually pretty good. We've really enjoyed it so far, and I wanted to read a devotional out of here titled A Good Kind of Broken. I'm going to read 3 different scriptures that comes with it. The first one is out of Matthew 26:26. As they were eating, Jesus took some bread and blessed it. Then he broke it in pieces and gave it to the disciples, saying, "Take this and eat it, for this is my body." Second one is 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 10. The kind of sorrow God wants us to experience leads us away from sin and results in salvation. Third one is from 2 Corinthians 12, 9 through 10. I am glad to boast about my weaknesses so that the power of Christ can work through me. That's why I take pleasure in my weaknesses and in the insults, hardships, persecutions, and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Usually when something is broken, we get rid of it. We see it as useless. But that's not how God works. It is actually our brokenness that makes us useful to Him. In fact, brokenness is required in order for us to be pleasing to God. The sacrifice you desire is a broken spirit, David wrote in Psalms 51:17. If brokenness is what makes us useful and pleasing to God, what does it mean to be broken? Brokenness is a lifestyle of agreeing with God about the true condition of our hearts. It means admitting that we aren't perfect and we never will be. It means shattering our solid determination to get what we want and be who we want, so that the life and character of Jesus can spill out of our lives. It means humbly admitting our sin and being willing to change. Jesus didn't just tell us we need to be broken. He was willing to be broken himself. But he wasn't broken because of his sin. He was broken because of his obedience to God. God used Jesus' broken body on the cross to bring about our salvation. Jesus showed us what it means to be broken and to be used by God in painful but beautiful ways. There are 3 questions I have here, and if you want to write these down and maybe ponder on them and answering them yourself, I think it would be a great idea. But they're very thought-provoking. Question number 1, have you ever broken something? And what did you do with the item after it broke? Question number 2, is brokenness something that happens to us, or is it something we do? Number 3, in what ways did Jesus show us what it means to be broken? And I hope that you take all of this and you ponder it, because through this time, I want God to have me to be more broken for Him, so that way He can use me on a much deeper level. And if this is a way for Him to reach down into my life and to break me a little bit more, so that way I can come out of this and absolutely glorify His name a whole lot more, that's exactly what I want.